Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Persis Plays Rimworld. As always, there's a link in the video description to the playlist, so you can skip around and watch things in a row if you want to. So, we're picking up right where we left off. We just had a little bit of a prison break, and our prisoners, one of them got shot to death, two of them got almost shot to death, and we're still working on our hydroponics basins in here. We still got a little to go on there. We're good on components. We're on steel. So, we're just chunking along. Research... Need a little bit more on the ship stuff, and if we look here, this is the stuff we need to basically beat the game. This is we build a ship and we fly our colonists off this horrific little Rimworld, and we need to build all that stuff, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's do a little rice to go with the strawberry, shall we? All right. So what I want to do is kind of set up a place for the ship. Now, we don't have plasteel. We do have uranium, we do have components, we do have steel. And this is the main thing. This is like the big piece of the ship. So what I'm going to try to do here, I'm going to start to build slate walls, because I want to have an area that's relatively well protected to start to start building our ship. So we're going to do slate walls here. Caravan request, no thank you. And I'm also gonna just kind of like double slate walls here. And we're gonna actually, I'm gonna try to connect it up with this little mountain here. Of course, we're wasting a lot of our slate on this, but this is the most important thing. And some of the raids tend to go after whatever your most expensive thing is and blow it up. So we really don't want anyone getting in to our ship. So that's why we're building double slate walls in this area, help protect us from fires and the like. And we've got this area made for our ship. So sooner or later, I don't want to haul all that stuff. I want to just haul a couple of these, Great. And we'll do some floors as well. I'm going to do some slate tiles just wherever right on the outside, because I don't want fire catching in this area. So we'll do a little floors there, and under the area we're going to want to start building. All right, good. So that stuff is going to get done over time. Looks like our beginnings of our hydroponics basin has taken place. And let's get another rice up. So now we should have a solid set of places we can grow in, and a solid bunch of crops that are going to... Let me unpause it. These guys are just sleeping anyway. A solid bunch of crops that are constantly going in, regardless to blights and volcanic winters and any of this other stuff. Although we're doing pretty good on I was just going to say, we're doing pretty good on this stuff right now. We're not getting too punished on it, but sure enough, in sweeps of blight, destroys all of our crops. So yeah, there we go. That's what happened. Bones is dead. Let's make sure we use it. That's what Bones would have wanted. I'm pretty sure of it. We can also build copies of these things. And where was it? Here and here. Just make sure they're inside the old area there. And we can build a copy here and here. So this whole area is going to be, we're going to just plump more of these guys down all the way across here, all the way across here. And of course the blight hasn't helped us, but the nice thing is, if you look at the hydroponics basin, let's see, does it say? Well, it doesn't actually say, but the stuff grows at growth rate 178%. So it grows even faster than rich soil in the hydroponics basin. So stuff will just chunk out whenever possible, which is great. And actually, we'll just go nuts. That should be enough orders, because we have all this stuff going too. So Kanuki has really got his work cut out for him. And I'm just slowly building this area out. I'm going to put all Pearson failed at constructing. You know, Pearson, you're a pretty good constructor. I don't know why you fail so often at constructing. I don't know. But in any case, we can mine this boy out. Get that out of here. And this is going to be our way in, so we're going to leave this open, but the rest of this stuff has to go. So, what I'm also going to do, I'm just going to do it right now. I'm going to put in the order for the ship reactor. So this is going to come in, and the ship is going to stretch down this way. So I'm just going to plop this guy right down right here. Oh, actually, we want this tile done first before I do that. All right, I'll just do that at some point. So let me do a cutaway. We'll see if we can do a little catching up and see if we can start getting some more materials toward a self-tamed. Great, another turtle. Why can't we get anything cool, like a panther or something? That's what I want to self-tame. We don't want these guys. They're babies. We don't want them following us into combat. Okay, great. So let's do a cutaway, and I'll catch you guys in a few. Well, here's a new one for me. Fibrous Mechanites. Seems like our guys have gotten a case of Fibrous Mechanites, and I don't know what it does. Whatever it is, penoxycyllin does not protect you from it. So, let's... Oh. Damn, I missed it. Hold on. I just got it. Logan, are you treated? Yes. Now I gotta look because I thought I was just moving a guy from one bed to another and wasn't actually... Alright, looks like everybody's treated. Okay, so they're in mild pain. Gives them 20% pain. Is it extra tiredness and extra moving and manipulation? I don't... Weakened. Oh, but these Mechanites, okay. So the Fibrous Mechanites actually make them better at doing things while they're in pain, but they run around and do things a lot quicker. So I guess it's kind of a plus-minus kind of thing. So I've gridded out some more of the area. If you look here under power, I've added some more grids. I'm going to add another wind turbine over here, and I'm setting up another geothermal vent over here, and I got wires coming in there. So that'll take a while to get going. This is still on its way to getting done. Let's go ahead and get once and for all a place for our ship reactor. And now we've got an eclipse. So this is where we're going to start building our ship reactor, and we're going to put all these like the kind of structural beams off of here where we can put all the crypto sleep caskets and stuff like that. It's going to be great. That's our end game right there. So chugging along, just chugging along. Now we got an eclipse. We're more power problems, more power, more problems. We still haven't made all this stuff, and all right, we're looking decent on steel and components for the time being. So we'll have to just see how it goes. Logan, everybody's going good with the Fibrous Mechanites. All right, they've been treated. They do need tending again afterwards, but I guess it makes them extra tired, but they move twice as fast. Their blood pumps twice as fast. Weird. I don't know what that is. Sounds like, you know, like they got like kind of like Luciferium is those like micro... What the hell's the word? Why can't I think of the word? Like the little robots that go in your blood and, like, you know, do operations on you from inside. Sounds like something like that. It gives them a lot of pain, but maybe it makes them better at whatever they're doing. So, just waiting for everybody. I think it's all these people are asleep now because they have Fibrous Mechanites. But nanomachines, that's what I'm thinking of. That's the word I'm thinking of. Or nanobots. So, that's chugging along. We're looking not so brilliant on food. Let me pause it so I can just scroll. Yeah, our devastated crops are still devastated. They haven't chunked along. We haven't had hippo sowing crops because I've had them on research like crazy. But actually, let's go ahead and get him back up on the priority for plant cut. And oh boy, somebody's gone berserk. Pearson, get out of there. Just get out, because those turrets will chew you up. There you go. Now you can capture them again and tend to them again, or feed them, or whatever. Just rest until healed. I don't know. Anna, you sort. Okay, Hector's taking care of that. And we need more power to this. We need more wires near these guys because... Oh no, they're just running out of power because we're out of power. So they're close enough to the wires. Okay, good. Alright, so having power issues, but otherwise doing good. And I see some sculptures. So looks like Kim's been doing the sculptures. Another awful sculpture from Kim. This one's a normal one though, called the Hard Thirst. Poor, shoddy, and good. Pretty good. A good sculpture. Alright, let's start installing some of these. What do you think? Put the good one there. And where's the normal one? We'll go ahead and install that. Where are people spending a lot of their time? Let's get it in the hospital here. So when they're in the hospital, they can take a look at the sculpture. And of course, because we're so far behind on our materials, but the first crop of strawberries are already harvested. Look at this. Stuff is just going. I saw Hector picking some strawberries. Oh, the issue. That's what's going on. The strawberries didn't actually grow because when hydroponics basins lose power, the plants die. So we might not have been getting any crops whatsoever from the hydroponics basins while all this rolling blackouts is happening because we've got eclipses, which means this isn't working so well, and volcanic winters, so this isn't working so well, and just everything's a mess. Kanuki, this. Get the solar panel going. Now, once you get that solar panel done, we're going to work on that geothermal next. Okay, so finally the sun's coming up. We're still in volcanic winter, but at least we're done with the eclipse. So the sun will come up and put some wonderful... Oh my god. How many... Okay, it just needs 3 components. Good. And how are you doing for food and rest? Not so good, not so good. Alright, great. And now you can go back to whatever you're doing. How are you guys with the Mechanites? Oh, Bambi's like the $1 million woman there. She's got all kinds of stuff. I guess the Mechanites are gone. No. It needs tending in 8 hours. So a couple of people still have Mechanites, but it wasn't the worst. The rest of them... So 3 people still have Mechanites in there. Okay, good. So our power situation's starting to get sorted out a little bit. The solar panels are filling up with power. We got our 1 geothermal generator. Let's get the other one online. Who's other? Pearson, because I know Kanuki is sleeping. So let's get Pearson out here to work on this geothermal generator once and for all. We got some of our crops finally getting sown again from the Great Blight of 5503. And if we can get Pearson to get this thing, we need more components in there. We need more steel in there. Great. Anybody else in construction? Because even if we get this geothermal up, we still need the power lines to get there too. So let's see. And you can watch as they... The first thing is they bring the materials there, and then they actually do the construction. So right now, Pearson is just ever so slowly bringing over like a handful of steel at a time to the geothermal power plant. So sooner or later, that'll get done. And the nice thing is if you got your stuff tied up in one of these, it won't be available for other stuff. So that's why I started building this, even though we don't have plasteel. It kind of reserves the steel and whatever stuff they will put on it. But for whatever reason, at a certain point, they just decide, okay, we've put enough there. So they put the steel, but they could have put uranium, but they didn't, you know. So that's where we're at with that. All right, Pearson just jetting back and forth, working on the old geothermal generator, which is now close. Kanuki has woken up, and now he's building the wire to get to the geothermal generator, which is great. Mitch, not feeling so good. He's got to get tended, I think, because he's still got Mechanites. So Anna, who also has Mechanites, is going for some treatment. Kim does not have Mechanites. All right, Bambi's treating them. Perfect. Kim's treating Anna. Nice. We've got a mad animal, local wild boar. Got major break risks, left, right, and center. Wild boar did not last very long. Had the balls to step to Kaneki while he was constructing. And Kaneki's like, hey man, don't step to me while I'm constructing. This is an important job. Eat my assault rifle. Ba-bam. That's exactly how it happened. I will not hear otherwise. All right, so our power situation's getting a little bit more sorted. Of course, we need to get this wire done. Kaniki, what are you doing? Hydroponics basin? No. Get on the power conduit. Pearson, you get on the power conduit as well. We need to get that up and running because there's no point in building more hydroponics basins if we don't have the power to power them because the plants will die. I think that's kind of jerky that if the power gets cut, the plants die like almost immediately. You'd think it would just like kind of leave it behind for the meantime, but I guess not. And Pearson and Kaniki, our two construction guys, and actually they're husband and wife. They are the husband and wife construction team, Pearson and Kaniki. They're just like rocking and rolling, doing all the constructing. How are our prisoners looking? Still, no one has joined. We're just losing them due to, I want to say arbitrage, but we're just losing them like little by little. Every time there's a prison break, one of them gets shot in the head, and that's the end of them. But at least now we have a sculpture in the hospital. And this is called, its beauty is 55, and it's called A Hard Thirst. It's an image of a group of mushrooms. The scene takes place in the middle of a municipality. The work is executed in a folksy style. So it's a folksy picture of mushrooms. And it's called A Hard Thirst. I don't know why. Maybe the mushrooms are dried out. Getting a little thirsty. So, we're just chugging along, just constructing and catching up with all the construction that we're doing and doing a little mining and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do another cutaway and see what else we can get up to. All right. All right, we're just making our glacial progress. We're starting to run out of steel, so I got Bambi here making more steel. I moved some of the, what's it called? The deep drill. Moved that over there where there was more stuff. There was another bunch of ore over there, so I made one over here and then power to it. Is power going all the way there? Okay, they built one little piece of it, that's why. Okay, so power situation is sorted though because the geothermal's all built. I made another thing over here. But why I cut back in is that we have a manhunter pack. 9 Muffalos are coming at us. We don't want Kim to get in the crossfire here because she's real close, right down, or Bambi, I'm sorry. So we're going to get everybody else because we want them to come out at the same time so we can like kind of set up a cordon and hopefully they're going to come straight for. They're going to come straight for. No, no, no. Not good. I was hoping to avoid this because now Bambi's going to get wrecked. Bambi, shoot the Muffalo. Don't just sit there like a bozo. Okay, I think we're getting through this. Try to not... Go ahead, kill it. These Muffalos are big things. Okay, so Bambi, you've taken some hits. You're the bionic woman. Got to get in there, rest until healed. Pisa, you're also going to rest. Oh, shoot. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Undraft, you're going to rest until healed. Pearson, undraft, you're going to rest until healed. Everybody else is okay. We can clean up the rest of this mess right here. Is that Muffalo dead? That's not a Muffalo. That Muffalo is dead. Okay. All these guys are dead. All right, so we can actually... All right, good. So that's the end of that. We'll get everybody in bed, get everybody sorted out. Kim, you got to start healing people here. You can't just go straight to bed. You got people with like muscle fibrosis or whatever the hell it was called. And you got people that just got trampled by Muffalos. So you gotta give up a little bit of your sleep. I mean, you're a doctor, for Christ's sake. You gotta help people out here. You gotta feed somebody. Pisa is getting some meals. And no. Rosa has miscarried due to starvation. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Animals not doing so good, starving, but the Muffalos are going to help that. And of course, we're out of pretty much all flavors of meals. So just hoping we'll get everybody healed up. Let's see who else we can get up here to haul some of these goddamn animals. Mitch, what are you doing? Cleaning dirt? Haul a Muffalo for us, will you please? And looks like our animals are hauling. Good. Very good. And I cut this little relief in here too so that we can get to this without going all the way around. Alright, looking good. Our power situation's looking good now. So, actually, we could probably cancel all this crap. Except for this. Alright, good. We'll cancel that because we don't need that as much. We've got our solar panels. We're still in volcanic winter, but that's okay. We got the second geothermal, so we're really cruising now. I put in the order for this. We got as much as we could in there, and I also put in the order for the ship structural beam, which we need to like put all the crypto sleep caskets and stuff on. So that's ready to go over there. Pretty much, I think. Comms console, great. Okay. As soon as we're done with this antimatter propulsion, we've got all the research we need. Because I'm not going to make any of this stuff. I'm not going to make that. I'm not going to make that. Yeah, so what we'll be able to do after this last bit of research happens is just stop researching altogether. We'll put Hippo on growing a little bit more, so that we're not starving quite so much all the time, constantly, which we have been. Potato. We want strawberries instead of potatoes. There we go. Look at that. Rare Thrumbos. Once again, let's give it another shot. Tame the Thrumbo. Or maybe we should just shoot it. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's get the squad out. I don't know, man. Thrumbos are serious business. Do we have medicine inside the thing here? Yeah, we do. We don't have any kibble. I'm trying to think, man. This is going to be rough. If we lose a guy because we tried to tame a Thrumbo, it's going to be brutal. Or because we tried to shoot a Thrumbo. Alright, Kim's giving it her all. Didn't quite tame it. Alright, so let's get the squad out. Everyone except for Bambi and Pearson, who are both, well, they're just bruised. That's fine. Let's get the whole squad out. And Anna never has to come out and do this stuff because she's incapable of violence. But luckily, she's the only one. Good old Anna N. Alright, here we go. Let's get a little bit of cover. Thrumbo's like, why are they coming after me? And this is why. Gotcha. Alright, so we can undraft all these guys. We can try to rescue the Thrumbo. This is what we're going to try to do. We've peppered it with absolutely all of the assault rifle bullets. Why have these guys not gotten burned yet? Battery, Thrumbo Revenge, fine. Alright, let's rescue the Thrumbo, and we'll get our veterinarian to tend to the Thrumbo. And let's see if we can nurse it back to health. It's going to be dead in 6 hours, because it's losing massive blood. Because it takes so many shots to take down a Thrumbo. Look, like every organ has assault rifle gunshots on it. But Kim's doing okay. It's getting there. The death is going up a little bit. Did it die? What happened? It died. It just died. Alright, so, well, we got a Thrumbo horn and stuff for our troubles. And, of course, all the dogs are going to try to eat it and everything. So, that's okay. Ah, jeez, Kim. At least it's raining. Go ahead. Start all the fires you want as long as it's outside, you jerk off. Ugh. Oh, well. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on... Let's try to prioritize kibble. Alright, we need some rice. Oh, look, the elephants are just eating the rice straight off the ground. We need to get some rice made so that we can get some kibble. Gonna want prioritize here. Failed at making hydroponics basin. How's all this stuff looking? 94. Well, guess what? We need it, even though it's 94%. All right, good. So we can make some kibble finally, once and for all, so our animals can stop. Oops, can stop like miscarrying and everything. We'll get some kibble made. And who did I put on this? Oh, Bambi. Okay. Bambi's the one making the kibble, bringing it in for all our baby elephants and everything. Mitch is cleaning up all the thrombo blood off there. And the thrombo, this is one of the things about thrombos. If I can find it, it should be here somewhere, unless we haven't already butchered it. The horn of the thrombo is worth quite a bit. Like, you remember the elephant tusks we sold for a decent amount of change. The thrombo horn is worth even more. Like, it's worth a bonkers amount of money. It's got to be here somewhere. I don't know where it's. Maybe it's out here. I don't know. I don't know where it went. But it should be here somewhere. So we've got a thrombo horn, hopefully, unless it disappeared or got shot off. Which is good. We can sell that to the exotic goods vendors for like 2,000 silver, which is wonderful. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead. Where's Anna at? Playing horseshoes. Let's get another round of vendors in. Let's request a exotic goods trader from this guy. That was the top one. And we'll call Numbago, who's now friends with us. We're going to request a caravan. They don't have exotic goods, but they do have bulk goods, so we'll request that. And Green Forest Accord, Cresta Caravan, also doesn't have exotic goods, but does have bulk goods, so we'll request 3 trade caravans. Just like that, and in a couple days, they'll come by like, hey guys, what are you doing? Hey, you got a thrombo horn for me? And I'll be like, yeah, absolutely. Actually, it'll be Anna that'll be like that, but, you know. It is what it is. All right. So start putting in the training orders for all of our animals. Somebody's a major break risk, but I guess they just ate, so they're fine now. That's Bambi. Okay, good. All right, we made some progress here. Item stash opportunity. Reject. All right, we made some progress. We got our hydroponics basin mostly up. We started on our ship. Now we're going to need, it looks like plasteel is going to be our limiting factor. We're going to need steel and plasteel. And this piece of wall has a tree in it. Hold on, Kanuki. No path. Great. Okay. You guys did a great job on this wall, honestly. Deconstruct the slate wall. Build the power conduit and the slate wall and all that other stuff. Okay, there we go. Fix that once and for all. And the volcanic ash has settled. So now our crops should be coming in a little better. We've got some kibble. And like I said, we're doing a pretty good job. We're coming correct. We're moving forward. We're doing good. Just a little bit more research, and we won't have to do any more research. Then we can put hippo on farming plants and stuff. It's going to be great. All right. So I appreciate it very much if you're watching this video and this video series. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.